Oh, what's up, gamers? It's Mr. Rudy, Retrofix 2 Turbo. It's been a while since you guys get to see me, right? Not on camera as much anymore, and there's good reason for that. I spend a lot of time behind the scenes now, taking care of what needs to be taken care of, because somebody's got to steer the ship. I'm going to come in here today and talk about some of the news we got going on, things to expect, things that are going to happen, and things that are going to be. And first thing I want to start off with is welcome to the many thousands of followers who have recently found us here on Instagram. People found us through YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, however you're finding us, you guys are finding us. It seems like only a few months ago we were sitting around 10,000, and then now we're like over 16. So whatever we're doing or not doing or however it's happening, thank you. If you guys have found, like, we've been in here for about 6 years. We are a retro video game store that specializes in vintage gaming. We do a little bit of modern gaming, but mostly vintage. Anime, vintage anime, physical media is what we're all about. We are a Japanese rhythm arcade as well as a gaming lounge, but that's gonna be a temporary thing here, so I'm gonna come more back to that one in just a moment. But the first thing I wanna talk about is RETROMANIA. RETROMANIA is the biggest game swap that happens in the Bay Area. It is a game swap I started technically during COVID, and it was much smaller in scale, much more protected, but now it has become like this massive awaited event where we used to do it every quarter. Now we switch it up to 2 times a year just because it's grown so big, and we just don't physically have the time. The Retrofix is ran by 3 guys, and technically now 4. We're a small team. So anyhow, RETROMANIA, absolutely free to attend. It's a super fun Bay Area wide gaming event. All are welcome. Free parking. It takes place here in the South Bay, Campbell, California. It's a show that has vintage video games, collectibles, and things of that like within that culture for you guys to purchase from independent vendors. Those type of events are specifically cash based. Some guys maybe do like Zelle payments, Cash App, stuff like that, but mileage varies. But cash always goes very far. Make sure to bring a bag or a box, as I see a lot of people walking around with stacks of games, which is cool. I love seeing it, but they don't have any bags to give. So, and I end up getting ran through on all of my bags. I'm like, I don't have a whole lot of bags to be giving out. So bring a bag, bring a backpack, bring a box, bring a friend, bring your little brother and sister to carry your stuff for you. Whatever you gotta do, just make sure that you safely have your things. That's gonna be happening September 20th and 21st. Also, we are getting full on vendor spots. We're almost there, so once they're gone, they're gone. And we have a very special guest joining us, Charlie K, who is the original Chris Redfield from Resident Evil, the originator of survival horror, literally the hero, the protagonist of Resident Evil, is going to be here signing autographs, taking pictures, all that good stuff. So if you guys want, this is your chance to see him, meet him, talk to him for a little bit. He'll be here both days, Saturday and Sunday, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So you guys do not want to miss that. That's going to be super awesome. We're very honored to have him. And then also on that, this will be the official last RETROMANIA that takes place here at the Retrofix 2 Turbo. Why? Well, it's just because we're grown so much as far as like our retail side that we have to focus on the day-to-days. And as we grow and expand and deliver more awesome stuff to you guys on the daily, we physically can't keep space held for these types of events. So this will be not just the last RETROMANIA, the last event held at the Retrofix. So I can hear some of you out there going, oh, please don't do that, you know. Not to fear. The goal has always been to get up and out of here to do events on a much larger scale. So that will be in the future. That will be coming. So don't worry, we're not gonna let you guys down. Let's see, what else here? Also, if you guys notice our video content has really kicked up. It's a lot of fun. A lot of funny skits, really engaging promotional things. That is only a little bit me and like mostly Andrew, because Andrew is our newest hire. He's the newest team member of the Retrofix. You guys might have seen him late night streaming on Twitch along with Charlie, and he is super awesome. Andrew has been so wonderful and accommodating to helping us make our content more viable, more evergreen, and we're really appreciative of him. And so if you guys have been watching our content, understand that's a big part of why we're growing is through having really fun videos, really good edits. So really happy to have Andrew. Hope you guys are enjoying all that content. I know he has a lot of stuff planned out, but we'll come back to that at a later time because this video can get really long. We're only like 5 minutes so far. Aside from that, Twitch channel. If you guys seen Twitch, Andrew plugs it every night. Him and Charlie are typically streaming late night until whenever. Sometimes we go really freaking late, streaming whatever they're into. And Andrew is extremely knowledgeable about retro gaming, platformers, speed running. He is a gamer through and through, an absolute, honest to goodness, solid gamer. So really enjoyable content. If you guys haven't watched it, check it out. It's super fun, super engaging, and he welcomes anybody to just chat. This Sunday, we have a professional photo shoot going on with a couple girls and some of our guys for Omaewoah, the original anime street apparel. We're really excited to have this brand here at the RetroFix to be the first actual physical location that carries Omaewoah. This is a NorCal original streetwear brand. We are the exclusive retailer here to carry Omaewoah in store. Original designs released every month, and our first collab is when we launched during our last event at Anime Slam, that we have our RetroFix version of our hoodies and shirts that are available in limited supply as we continue to grow. But we're doing photos this weekend, so just be mindful if you're coming to the arcade or to the game lounge. You may be in the background of stuff. We do have a notice of filming policy, multiple locations throughout the store even before you come in. But you know that if you come in here, that you adhere and honor our rules, that you may be captured and used in promotional materials. So if that makes you feel uncomfortable, you don't want to have your face captured, then we'll absolutely try to keep you out of it, but we cannot guarantee, okay? So just keep that in mind. Also, on the arcade updates, we just had Chunathim has got its latest update, which is super freaking cool. They did it last night, so if you guys want to play this latest version of Chunathim with its current mods and, you know, online and all that stuff, and please don't ask me how it's done. Just know that it's done, okay? You don't need to sit there and know how it's all made. Just know it's made, okay? Come enjoy. And also, Beatmania 2DX has been added to the arcade lineup. So if you guys want to come in and show your DJ skills, if you're an aspiring DJ, maybe you won't get to where you want to be, but this is a great start. Also, check out other socials. The YouTube is growing. We got, like I said earlier, Twitch. Let's see. Also, we got TikTok, which is really cool. And that's it. And the last thing I want to talk about, that is the Game Lounge. So I love the Game Lounge. I think it's one of the coolest, most awesome things that we got going on here. But sadly, it just doesn't generate what I want it to generate. And so we're going to officially closing the Game Lounge end of September. Sorry. I have put a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort to bring people to gaming together. It always gets a lot of attention. Eyes are very curious about what we're doing with it, but it doesn't necessarily get financial support. And with that, I have to make use of the space the best way possible. So Game Lounge is going to go away. And before you guys get all sad about it and be like, well, does that mean the arcade's going to expand? Does that mean this is going to happen? Not necessarily. The arcade will expand out in some way, but it won't be back here. We're actually going to be using this to turn it into more of our studio, to do filming, recording, podcasting, things like that as we continue to grow our media channels and what we do. We try to do things at our own pace, our own beat. The RetroFix is not your typical game store. It is a caveat of a lot of things that make what we do really fun. And so really grateful for the opportunities we have. And I hope you guys will stick with us as we continue to grow and evolve. Thank you for following. Thank you for being lifelongers of the RetroFix. Thank you for supporting us. And thank you for allowing our brand. And also remember to check out our website, theretrofix2turbo.com. So if you can't physically make it in, we can always ship to you, or you can pick a local in-store pickup. And for all you newbies coming into the RetroFix, make sure you guys use code WELCOME at checkout on your very first order. Make it count, because you save 20% off. Yes, it works on systems. Yes, it works on accessories. Yes, it works on video games. It works on everything. Just make one big order. You can spend $1,000, 20% off. That's $200. It matters. We make it count, okay? Guys, we love you. Thank you for making RetroFix the #1 followed game store in the Bay Area. And we're going to shoot for #1 in Northern California. It'll be a while before we get #1 on the West Coast, but always gotta try for those dreams, right? Anyhow, gamers, I love you. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Peace.